Good morning, everyone. This is Ephraim from Cyber Power of Tigray Media. I'm here to bring you the latest update from Tigray, Ethiopia, where the situation remains critical. We'll be discussing the ongoing hunger crisis, the urgent hunger strike, and exploring potential solutions. So I will ask you to stay tuned for a comprehensive report on the ground. Let's dive into it. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel for more information on Tigray, Ethiopia. What's going on in Tigray is let's start with this short video so that way you can understand what I'm talking about, and at the same time you may open your heart to listen the rest of the discussion and share and subscribe, as well as to help the people of Tigray who are in need right now. Thank you. Let's play this video.
It's called Hensis. Right now, people there are facing extreme hunger. Not tomorrow, not next month. Today, displaced families, children going to sleep hungry, mothers skipping meals so their kids can eat, elders growing weaker every day, people with disabilities left with no support. This is not about politics. This is about human survival. No one chooses hunger. No child deserves starvation. No parent should watch their family suffer in silence. Empowering and clear. You are watching this from another country. Please remember your awareness matters. Your voice matters. Share this video. Let the world know what is happening in Hensis, Tigray, because silence helps no one. Please don't.
Very devastating. So whoever is watching this, please try your best to help our people. And so share, and everyone, whoever is has a heart to help us protect saving one life, saving one person is a big deal for us at this time. So the urgent need right now, what's going on is, let's see, Tigray hunger crisis, the humanitarian catastrophe. The Tigray region, northern Ethiopia, has been facing an unprecedented hunger crisis, stemming from a combination of prolonged conflict, restricted humanitarian access, and climatic challenges since the outbreak of conflict in November 2020. The region has been plunged into a humanitarian emergency with dire consequences for millions of civilians. I can mention something about the cause of the crisis: the armed conflict, the civil war between Ethiopia Federal Forces and Tigrayan forces and various militia groups has devastated infrastructure, disrupted farming activities, and displaced millions of people, internally and externally. Restricted humanitarian access, access to essential food supplies, and medical aid has been severely limited due to secure concerns and bureaucratic hurdles. Climate and agricultural challenges, drought conditions, locust infestations have compounded the already fragile food security situation in Tigray. Humanitarian impact, widespread starvation. Reports indicated that hundreds of thousands are living in famine-like conditions, with children being the most vulnerable. The elderly are most vulnerable. As we speak, they are dying right now. Displacement, millions have been displaced internally, with many seeking refuge in camps. Lacking basic amenities, something to drink, something to eat, a place to sleep, a shelter. Health crisis, malnutrition, related diseases are on the rise. exacerbated by the collapse of the healthcare system. International responses, global humanitarian organizations, including the UN, the World Food Program, WFP, and various NGOs have been working tirelessly to deliver aid. However, challenges such as funding shortage, access restrictions, and security risks hinder their efforts. At the same time, the Ethiopian government and the TPLF have been accused each other instead of helping the people who are in need. So the need for action right now is we need unrestricted humanitarian access, immediate and unhindered access for humanitarian agency is crucial. Increased international aid, more funding is needed to address food shortage, healthcare needed, and support displaced populations. So the peace effort is crucial as well. A sustainable resolution to the conflict is vital for long-term recovery. The Tigray hunger crisis is not just a regional issue, but a global call to action, please, demanding solidarity, support, and swift humanitarian intervention to prevent further loss of life. We have already lost a ton. We have already lost a ton. So please consider this urgent issue to share and subscribe to everyone so that they can help the people of Tigray. Let me play the video again for you so that you can see the urgency of it. Before the video, let me give you a little bit of data or statistical data what's going on in Tigray and in Ethiopia. The situation for internal displaced persons or IDPs in Tigray is dire. Over 878,000 people are currently displaced, with many living in poor condition in over 146 camps, IDPs. The humanitarian crisis is worsening with severe food insecurity, lack of access to health service, and prolonged disruption of humanitarian assistance leading to widespread starvation and prevention days. So I can raise two questions here. Food insecurity, severe food shortage have resulted in deaths with a report of starvation and malnutrition related illnesses. Lack of healthcare, essential medicines, and medical service are exacerbating health issues. Displacement, many IDPs from Western Tigray and border areas with disputes over territory handing returns. So the international community is urged to scale up life-saving assistance and ensure uninterrupted access to IDP sites. The situation demands urgent, coordinated action to prevent further loss of life. So, the specific actions can the international community take to address the humanitarian crisis in Tigray? How can the Ethiopian government and local authority work to resolve disputes over territory and facilitate safe returns for IDPs? Our main concern, our main question, our main demand right now is returning the IDPs to their homeland. The Tigray territory place has been invaded by neighboring states. by Eritrean government, by Amhara militia, and the main actors here are the Amhara militia, the Eritrean government, as well as the Ethiopian government by itself. The PLF history is very complex. I don't want to go through that, but also the PLF is contributing a lot of problems instead of resolving the issue, having issues and divisions between them, which aggravates the problem of the Tigray people. They cannot even address the hunger issue in Tigray. But luckily was declared by the TikTokers or the media activists, like use people. You were able to get to know everyone know what's going on in Hezat. So it's a very concerning issue right now. And so the implication of the TPLF loss of power for the stability of the region and the conflict in Tigray, the role can they play in promoting peace? That's a lot of questions that needs to be addressed as well. However, Ethiopia is currently facing numerous challenges, including humanitarian crisis, economic instability, and ongoing conflicts because of the bad politicians led or been in power. So humanitarian situation right now, over 21 million people require humanitarian assistance, with 1.1 million refugees and asylum seekers, even from the neighboring country. So the whole entire region is in crisis. But the Tigray are currently dying, starving, with economic challenges and health issue challenges and shelter problems, and it's just dying. So the conflict and the security problem is also ongoing. The ongoing conflict in Amhara and Oromia and in Tigray have led to displaced human rights abuses and restricted humanitarian access. That's also the big concern. Not only that, but also the health and education is worsening so bad. As we speak, there are a lot of schools are closed. Just to mention, in one state, including the Amhara state, greater than 4,000 schools are already shut down. There is no school. And more than 10 million people are requiring humanitarian assistance. So hunger is used as a weapon by the Ethiopian government. What specific area of Ethiopia are most affected by the humanitarian crisis? You can ask that. It's not only in Tigray, but in other places also. The whole Ethiopian politics is not good. So how is the international community responding to the crisis in Ethiopia? What do you do? What are you trying to do to solve this problem? That's the main concern. That's the main question that needs to be addressed. The Ethiopia socio-economic challenges require some multifaceted approaches. Here are some we can mention as a solution. Address food insecurity can be done. Economic reforms can be done. Conflict resolutions can be done that supports peace talks and negotiation between the governments and opposition groups and promote national dialogue and reconciliation. Because there is no any other, like we tried the war, we fighted each other, and but we ended up having a lot of internal IDPs. a lot of disabled people, injured people, and death. So fighting each other, killing each other is not going to be a permanent solution at this time. On top of the food insecurity is very important too. Implement climate resilience agricultures, practice improve irrigation, and like building other electrical dams and all that, whatever that we are doing. But people are still dying. We can challenge with climate challenges and promote renewable energy and sustainable land use and climate resilience infrastructures and all that. But if there is no peace, then nothing is sustainable. So we can raise a lot of questions about food insecurity, lack of health care, and displacement. But this is how are we? What the severe food shortage have resulted in deaths, with reports of starvation and malnutrition related illnesses. How can we solve this? Especially in Tigray right now, it doesn't give us like a lot of time, because with each second, with each minute, people are dying. Internal organs are falling. If you don't eat, if you don't drink, and they have a lot of predisposing factors like the environmental situation, the communicable disease, drinking unclean water, no shelter, exposing for cold and like hot and humidity and all that. That will speed it up, the vulnerable people to die easily. The elderly and the children and the pregnant woman and all that. So please, the international community urge you to scale up life-saving assistance and ensure uninterrupted access to IDP sites. The situation demands is very urgent. Coordinated action to prevent further loss of life. Before I conclude my program, I will play the video again, and I will let you go.
Southern Ethiopia, in the Tigray region, there is a place called Hensis. Right now, people there are facing extreme hunger. Not tomorrow, not next month. Today, displaced families, children going to disabilities left with no support. This is not about politics. This is about human survival. No one chooses hunger. No child deserves starvation. No parent should watch their family suffer in silence. Empowering and clear. You are watching this from another country. Please remember your awareness matters. Your voice matters. Share this video. Let the world know what is happening in Hensis, Tigray, because silence helps no one. Please don't.
All right, everyone. We are the world. Urgent need. The humanitarian crisis is worsening in Tigray, Ethiopia. Please do your best. We are, as you can see, this face can be saved by giving up small amount of money or small amount of food that we waste every day at home. Thank you so much. For more information on Ethiopia and Tigray, please subscribe our channel.